he was playing a DJ player.
Sure.
He got punished for whipping out these DPs. So then he started throwing out DPs on DJ's wake up a couple frames before DJ's wake up to bait offense from DJ.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I got crazy. I got punished for random DPs. Now I'm gonna make it look like I'm throwing out more random DPs.
Yes.
And I'm gonna kill you for trying to punish me.
And that's what I was saying. He should really incorporate, you know, the reactions for PR Balrog and use that against PR Balrog. Feint him, put him in a situation where he thinks he's gonna throw that fireball again and trick him. But XSK Samurai, again, he probably just woke up and got here. I mean, I know these guys are professionals, so they were ready and he was prepared. He's not going to make any excuses. I think he just got outplayed. But also, you know, I also think there's, if I'm going to be critical of his match, there's a lot of things he could have done differently.
I agree with that.
So it looks like we're not going to go into the match. I thought we're not going to move down the line, so to say. We're going to move down one, which is, as you can see, a classic SoCal battle. Alex Valle versus coL, CC, Combo Fiend.
Either of these guys has the tools to win this thing.
Definitely.
All the way.
I mean, we haven't seen Combo Fiend really excel in Street Fighter 4 as he has in other games. I know he's really refocused as a Street Fighter player in the past, you know, couple months, maybe a year. And you can see that in the results from Wednesday Night Fights. I don't think it's translated over to Street Fighter 4 as much. So we'll see. And I know he plays Oni, he plays Makoto, he has a couple other Abel. He has a lot of characters he could pull out.
Well, if you were watching the iPlay Winner live stream yesterday on the main stage, we saw Combo Fiend's Oni on stream 1, and it was, yeah, he was so on point.
Yes.
Mix-ups, resets, high damage punishes, everything was laser sharp, precise. And we'll see what he's got against Valle.
We'll see, but I think one thing that's not going to be favoring him is that Valle's seen all those tricks. And Oni's a kind of a catch-you-by-surprise type character. And if you're not ready, or if you're ready for the offense that Oni has, it makes the match a lot easier.
When you're playing a character like Oni, when all your buttons are functioning, when you're hitting every little crazy little Marvel-style combo, you know, it's very easy to do that against a player that you maybe don't know as well. It's easy when you're confident. It's hard to be confident against a guy like Alex Valle.
Right, you double guess everything you do.
I would say that Alex Valle is the player that every other player here would be least confident fighting in Street Fighter 4.
Maybe. I can say that about 2 or 3 of these guys. He's definitely one of them. But Combo Fiend has him in a corner. I'm waiting to see what Valle's going to do to get out of there. We might see an air Tatsu or a DP to get out. But he's just getting pressured really hard, and this is exactly where Figure wants him. He's going to take a step back to bait something. Perfect. Now let's throw some fireballs. Use forward fierce. That move is really risky. It's strong. It goes far. It hits hard. But it's unsafe on block. And, you know, it has a lot of startup. And he uses that forward medium kick. Nice. Finally crossed up. We saw about 3 or 4 of the slashes in the face until he finally went and pulled out the cross up.
Well, I could be wrong here, but it looks like Combo Fiend is using that forward medium kick to push himself through Alex Valle's low forward range. So basically, he's standing in low forward range, and to get through that backcountry area, he's using medium.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, wow. Great bait right there. Yeah, Peter looks, too, like he looks kind of to the audience and shakes his head like, I know. Like, he wasn't shocked at all. He knew that was kind of the point of that move is to bait DP in a sense. But I agree with what you're saying. You use forward fierce right there to beat the crouching medium kick. But that area is where Oni's going to lose. That mid-range right there, it's hard for Oni to mount any offense. So he needs to either close the gap or play far.
I mean, if you've ever kept up with Alex Valle, you only have to see him at 2 or 3 tournaments to know. Low forward range is his character. He's the president of that realm. Yeah, no one goes there.
Nobody will vote against that guy. And he just had an unfortunate execution error right there. Ate a whole jumping combo, and I think from there it was downhill, and Combo Fiend just lost the match because of it.
Well, that's the other side of the razor's edge when it comes to characters like Oni, Seth, Ibuki. Things can get out of hand for you really quickly.
Yeah, they have a lot of overlapping normals or specials. So sometimes when you're trying one special, you get another one, which is pretty unfortunate. So I know that was one of the reasons I stopped playing him, was because every time I would try to get the DP with kicks, I would get the slash instead, and that was really weird because I usually don't have execution problems like that. Right, so here we go. He gets him in a corner. Oh, finally gets Valle. He represented the jump he had to. He knew that last time he was in the corner, he lost the match. But he's back in the corner. This is where Peter wins. When he's winning matches, this is what he's doing.
Oh, very strong mix-up game there.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Hold that one to your chest, homie.
And that takes a lot of balls to do that,
Yeah,
man,
dude.
because he just straight dashed right up to Valle and did Demon. And you know Valle's hearing him hit the buttons while he's dashing, so it takes a lot of balls to do that.
That's a thing that OG players will listen to your butt.
Oh, for sure.
That is the thing they do.
Yeah, actually in Korea, right? So Man was telling me about some of his exploits in Korea and playing over there. That's actually, they consider that part of the game, like the audio game they call it.
Right.
And it's actually like one of the more interesting things to them is like they like to play that and like do button feints and listen to the opponent try to react. So it's a whole other sub-game to Street Fighter.
I was about to say, if you've ever talked to Valle, one of the things that you could ask him is about his fake button presses, because he's notorious for doing fake motions and fake presses to fake people out.
That's right. Korea considers him the king of the audio game, like that aspect of the game. So that's really interesting little caveat to this match. Nice, just classic combo right there. Roundhouse and sweep. You may recognize that combo from Xbox Live, and Combo Fiend is going to take that one. So he's ready to take this set point for him.
Pick up the pace.
I'm really impressed with Combo Fiend's play right now. He's very handily beating Alex Valle.
Well, like I said, I think he's really refocused his Street Fighter game. You know, he's just come a long way. And it's showing in all the games he's playing, not just, you know, Cross Tekken or Marvel. He's also qualified in losers in KOF, which is pretty incredible. So
He's the player who's in the most top 16s today.
definitely. Oh man, and that was a complete mauling. He shakes his hand, and that's all she wrote. That guy looked fearsome. I look at all the top 16 qualifiers watching Combo Fiend play, and those guys, they don't want to have to fight him.
Yeah, everybody's eyes went a little bit wider when they saw what just happened.
Exactly. Look, you can see Marcos back there like, oh man.
Yeah, especially if you're a guy who's maybe not used to being in the top 16 in a major, like an illiterate, maybe, you know, like these guys are gonna have to face some killers, you know.
Yeah, and speaking of illiterate, just to give them some information on what you were talking about. So losers bracket, I'll go ahead and spill the beans on that. We're gonna have Air, CCG Air, and Mike Ross. They're gonna end up playing. The winner of that plays XSK Samurai. And then, like you said, illiterate, who's you know, in top 16, maybe, you know, nerves are going to be getting to him, so we might see him not in the greatest form, or maybe he'll show up today. But he's going to be fighting Mike Chow,